Hey, don't you just hate this? The fact that the internet is full of resources. By that, what I mean is it's full of videos on how your child can get better grades, how they can improve in their maths, English or science. It's full of online resources, websites, tutorials. There's probably even online teachers that can help. But why is it that your child, or most children in the country, fail to progress in maths, English or science? This is both in primary and secondary school. Why is it that bookshops are full of revision guides, workbooks, and teachers provide so many resources to help boost the child's progress, yet why is it that the student still fails to make the progress? It's simple. They miss out step 2 of the Aim High methodology. And before I come to that, let me give you another example, something that you can relate to. Have you ever tried losing weight, or have you ever tried getting into shape or trying to build muscle, for example? How hard has it been? Despite the fact that there's so many things out there, so many diets, so many books, so many YouTube videos on how to lose weight in 1 week, 6 weeks, 10 weeks, but why is it that so many of us struggle to get those results? It's, again, simple. It all boils down to not having, first, the right mindset, second, the right routines, and thirdly, the right expert help. This brings me on to step 2 of the Aim High methodology. In step 1, in my previous video, we identified the gaps in our knowledge. We made a starting point. We found out where those gaps were so that we can come up with a plan. I called step 1 the diagnosis. Now in step 2, which is this video here, we're looking at the therapy. The therapy is important because this is where we actually come up with a plan of attack. How can we move forward to fill in those gaps? How can we devise a plan that's going to be consistent and systematic, that's going to make learning easy and not stressful, and allow these children to move forward in their learning? Now in this step, we work with our expert team. Now our experts at Aim High will work with the child to give them a plan, but not only that, they will expose them to a multitude of resources, learning tools, techniques, and a systematic way of learning, so that they, with the help of our experts, can actually move forward and ensure that they're not just revising, studying randomly. Because let's face it, we can all relate to this, where we've studied so hard. I'm sure your child has worked so hard at some point revising all the study books that you've got there. They've gone on the website, they've done all the questions on the website. Yet when the exam comes, or when they're in school, it's all blank. They still struggle. They still struggle to move forward. Now, let me tell you this. What happens in this situation is that a lot of students, even though they've tried so hard, but because they don't see the progress, they give up. They give up and they end up just going back to picking up their Xbox and playing on it all night long, or they get stuck in a cycle of watching Netflix films. And then before long, what you realize is they've left it all to the last minute. And then comes the exams, or then comes the time to do well in school, or their homework, and you know what happens when you leave anything to the last minute? You don't do as well as you can do. So if your child has been going round and round in circles from one exam to the other, or from one class to the other, and is failing to progress in either maths, English or science, that's both primary and secondary school, then what you need to do is click the link below where you can come down to the next page and see some examples of how students at Aim High have made the progress. You can read through the testimonials through our parents, through our students, and actually get the chance to maybe book in a call with myself or one of my team members to see how we can accelerate that process for your child and see how we can support them. So all you got to do is click the link below and then come to the next page and, you know, come and see. Let us reach out to you to see how we can help you. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next page. Click the link below.